Hi everyone, just checking in again. We're at the end of week 2, so you've had a chance to do some preliminary research on your country, kind of to get you started with this week's assignment, the Wiki Country Part 1. So you will find a number of videos to help you get acclimated to Adobe, to the project. I will remind you to check out that folder in week 3. That's where all the directions are on how to write the overview, the synthesis. The rubrics are there, but just as a reminder, the rubric is just a general document that shows you the point allocation. The directions for completing the assignment are in that folder. It's not in the rubric, okay? I want to encourage you to not spend too much time on finding one data point. If you're having difficulty, keep a list. Send me what you're struggling to find. I will try to find it for you, or I will tell you just to move on to the next one. Okay, there is a decent amount of data to collect, but once you get acclimated to Our World in Data and taking your snapshots and uploading it to Adobe, it will go quicker as you go on. Doing a little bit each day will be really key to making this project manageable. Can't be done in like 2 days. It'll be very stressful. Like certainly you can do it in 2 days, but it'll be exhausting and yeah. So I don't suggest starting it next Saturday. So what else? The synthesis. So I encourage all of you to send me your first paragraph so I can review it for you and give you some feedback so you can use that feedback to write the remaining syntheses. There's a few of them. So, and the rubric will tell you which sections of the wiki you will be writing a synthesis, okay? Now, to write the synthesis, you need to have the majority of the overviews completed because you need the data from all of the overviews to write the synthesis. Okay, so even if you have 90% of it done, I mean the disease section, you really do need the first 4 sections done. The disease section, you don't have to have it written up, but you can just look at the graphs and the maps to get the data that you will be referring to in the synthesis. Okay, you will see examples of everything in those directions in the folder. So take some time this weekend to go over that, to at least print out the directions for the overview content, so that way you can just cross it off so you're not missing anything. Okay, what else? I've had feedback from students how much they've really enjoyed the project. It is a time-consuming project, but this project you learn a great deal about your country, and I really want you to kind of approach it that way, that what you learn in your country you will be able to kind of apply to just looking at global health in general and what many countries are dealing with, lower and middle income countries. Doesn't mean high income countries have the best outcomes. Matter of fact, the United States has the worst infant mortality and life expectancy of high income countries. Like Cuba has better rates than we do. It's very complicated, right, as to how all those factors kind of come together. But we have deep inequities in our country. So even if we had a universal healthcare system, that wouldn't be the major answer. There are some things in place, right, that we have the ACA, where states can expand Medicaid and cover many hundreds of thousands more patient of the population, but we only have like 40 states. Just North Carolina was the last one, most recent one. So anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent here, but yeah, so throughout all this, as I always do, I hope you can take some time to carve out like some downtime for yourself. And when you're working on this project, the time can just kind of go really fast. So I know I have to set a timer when I'm working on projects to stop and get up and move. Although I do have my treadmill, I get on there and I walk as I'm working, but still, it's good to give your head a break. Um, and also, I listen to focus music when I'm writing. It kind of, there is some science to it. And focus music is generally kind of just instrumental music. It could be any kind of music as long as there's no lyrics in it or lyrics you don't understand. So you can play Spanish music if you don't know Spanish. But so that really helps me. And so. Okay, well, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and next week I'm around, so please don't hesitate to be in touch, okay? And I hope your time getting acclimated to the class is going well. I know there's a lot to get used to, but I'm here to help. So, okay, that's the story. All right, take care. Bye.